Welcome back to CBS News Detroit. It's time to put those boats away, but before you do that, you may want to winterize it first. So joining us to share some tips on how to do that is CEO of the Riverside Marina, Jason McGuire. Thanks a lot for coming in.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, we decided to pull Kylie in because she's our resident boating expert. She's on the water every weekend. So she really wants to know how important it is to winterize your boat. And when you say winterizing your boat, what size of boats would you really want to winterize?
Just about anything that you put in the water, you want to winterize. The weather in Michigan, of course, that it definitely drops down, and when that does, the water will freeze and will cause damage to your vessel. So you definitely want to winterize any vessel that you put in the water. If you're going to store it inside, you don't have to do the same process as you would if you were to store it outside. But if you're storing your vessel outside, you definitely want to winterize using a marine safe antifreeze, getting the water out, putting this marine safe antifreeze in, and then also shrink wrapping the vessel to keep it safe from the elements. Because as it does snow and that snow melts, that water will get into those crevices of the boat and then cause problems as well.
Yeah, that's so important. I mean, talking about boats and jet skis, is there a difference when you need to winterize those?
Well, I guess I always tell people when you pull your vessel out, winterize it immediately, because sometimes some people say, you know what, I'll wait till, some people pull their vessels out here in September. And they say, well, it's not that cold, so I'll just wait. But you never know in Michigan when the weather will drop, and all it takes is the weather being below about 32 degrees for about 24 to 48 hours, and you can have some serious problems.
All right, when it comes to winterizing your boat, do you recommend people do that themselves, or do you take it somewhere? Where do you get it done? Do you offer it at the marina?
Yeah, absolutely. We definitely offer that at Riverside Marina through our resident agent, Worthy Marine. And we say that if you don't know how to do it, it's too cheap not to pay a professional, because if you do it wrong, you can get between $5,000 and $10,000 per motor.
Yeah. So do it right.
Do it right, or just pay someone.
Another $1,000, right?
Yeah, boat BOAT, break out another $1,000, and the bigger the boat gets, break out a lot of thousands.
Yeah, I mean, just coming from a boating background myself, I mean, my dad has unfortunately not winterized a boat, right? Cracked the block and whatnot. So this is definitely important. But when it comes to different boats, I mean, some of them have cabins, some of them have toilets, indoor plumbing. Is there a difference when you need to winterize that?
Yeah, absolutely. So when you're winterizing your vessel, you should take care of all your systems. So if you definitely have to take care of your engines, but if you have an air conditioning, you need to winterize that. If you have, some boats have washer and dryers, you have to winterize all of those systems when you're going to leave that vessel outside, to make sure that you get the water out of there, because that water will cause damage. And the simple part about winterization is you can save yourself so much money, and when that season starts next year, you want to be able to get out there and not say, oh man, I need to, my boat is still going to be down because I have to fix all of these things, and you're going to miss that short season that we have here in Michigan.
Yeah, I just want to change gears for a minute. Riverside Marina, the only Michigan marina that was designed, developed, and managed by African Americans.
Yes,
how much
absolutely.
pride do you take in that?
I love it. It was definitely the vision of Porterfield Wilson and then the late Coleman Young, to have a marina that was inclusive for everyone. So that's what Riverside Marina is. It started that way back in the 80s, and it's still that way to this day.
Yeah, and it's thriving.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And tell us the location for people who might not know where you're exactly at.
We're at 11,000 Freud Street in Detroit. We're encompassing about 66 acres there, so we're pretty large facility there. And it's definitely a good time. We have a banquet hall, a swimming pool, jacuzzi, a gas docking, a repair facility, and a 50,000 indoor heated storage facility as well.
All right, so for somebody that doesn't know a lot about boating, do you have to be like a member of the marina to get it winterized there, or can anyone come there?
Yeah, we take vessels from everywhere to winterize and store. So because we have such a large footprint, we're able to store so many vessels outside. With the 50,000 indoor heated storage space, well, we get a lot of vessels there as well. In fact, we have a 70-foot sailboat inside our inside storage, and this guy, he races that vessel. He races from Mackinac to Chicago, and he won that race, and he's storing with us as well.
Oh, wow.
70 feet?
That's
70 foot.
amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a big storage.
That's a big storage. That's a big vessel as well.
Yeah. And we have 3 of those that size in our storage facility.
Wow.
All right, now you're just bragging. No, you deserve it. That's a great storage facility. Yeah. All right, Jason, thanks a lot for dropping by.
Thank
you. Thanks for having me. All right.